Few can serve up fabulous food and juicy celebrity stories like Ruthie Rogers, the chef and owner of London's celebrated River Cafe. She's dishing with our Seth Doane this morning.
This bustling London restaurant has kept its Michelin star since the late 90s.
So look, we've got these artichokes.
Produce deliveries are part menu planning.
They'd be also good raw.
Yeah.
Because they're really crunchy.
Okay. We could do those tonight.
Part quality control.
Maybe a bit early for zucchini, what do you think?
Yeah.
And Ruthie Rogers is not just co-founder, owner,
Sicilian pecorino.
and chef of the River Cafe. You come up with the menu daily or almost
Every
daily?
meal.
Rogers is maestro of this Italian restaurant, conductor,
So you know that we've changed the menu a bit, yeah?
Yeah.
and on the floor of her blue-carpeted, celebrity-filled world, connector.
I love talking to Wycliffe Sean. That was really spontaneous. And he just loves food. And we were within 10 minutes, we were just talking and talking and talking. And
What could be dismissed as name-dropping
And when Tina Fey came with her husband,
is for Rogers just genuine chat about people in her orbit.
I mean, to have Francis Ford Coppola, or he used to come here quite often, 'cause we lived near here. He really was honest and open. We both have sons who died. My son died when he was 26. And so we talked about that. We talked about how, when I was told about the death of my son and everyone came home, I said, could somebody put some tomato sauce on? I need to smell something cooking, which was not because I was hungry, but it needed to feel a sense of continuity,
And comfort.
And comfort.
Those talks she always asks about comfort food have been compiled into a new book, Table 4 at the River Cafe, featuring folks including Elton John, Sarah Jessica Parker, and surprising links. Martha Stewart, Mel Brooks, and Frank Gehry had mothers who kept live carp in the bathtub to keep it fresh before it became dinner.
When you look through the lens of food and you talk to people, you find memories that you might not have found otherwise. I think if I'd said to Paul McCartney, I'd like to do an interview with you about the Beatles, or if I'd said to David Beckham, can we do an interview about football? They would have said, Ruthie, we've kind of been there and done that. And I looked at all these photographs of people, and there's a lot of affection going on. And then I looked at the one of you and me.
I love that picture.
The book is born from her podcast, a COVID-era desire to connect over food.
So tell me more about the new restaurant.
Chef Jamie Oliver came to record, despite trying to open a restaurant on the same day.
I love her so much, and she has hundreds of me, hundreds of people.
She's quite a connector.
Mate, I'm opening a restaurant today. I've got 100 people that need me. Ruthie phones up, I'm here. What do you need? She goes, I need you up a mountain, Timbuktu. I'll be there with bells on.
After all, the American-born Rogers and her late business partner, Rose Gray, hired Oliver early on. Then a documentary shot here led to him being discovered.
I'm going to give that to Theo, and he's going to finish it with a little bit of Parmesan.
And turned into a star as the naked chef.
Every day when I'm cooking, I'm thinking, how do I do this? What's the best way to express this for this audience at this price? And there's always Rose and Ruthie.
Really?
Yeah, they're
You're
there.
not just saying that because you're sitting here at the
No.
River
She's
Cafe.
with me every day.
Her late husband, Richard Rogers, who along with fellow architect Renzo Piano designed Paris's Pompidou Center, needed a canteen in his new London architecture firm.
So we thought we'd open a little cafe here. If I just remember, I said to Richard, maybe I'll do it.
So she phoned her friend Rose Gray, and they began with 6 tables serving a simple lunch. You had no real cooking background at all?
Only home, domestic.
The pressure's on.
Sean Wynne Owen is one of the executive chefs now.
Coming to the River Cafe where there's 2 women, there's Rose and Ruth, and to see how you could run a kitchen with what Ruthie always says, hope rather than fear.
She showed us how their lemon tart is finished in the wood-burning oven.
It's also fun.
Yeah. There's a bit of drama, too.
Exactly, just like the River Cafe.
It's been on the menu for most all of her 26 years here.
Or maybe another second on that one.
She's relatively new.
People stay here a long time.
Managers Vashti Armet and Charles Pullen have been here 31 and 35 years. There is a spirit, a sense to the place.
Yeah, I think it starts from Ruthie and then it comes from the staff who work here and it all rubs off on each other. And so when people come in, hopefully there's always a sense of, that excitement.
You're lucky to get a table, luckier if you're not paying the bill, in this restaurant, which feels a bit more like a salon of the 17th century, a place filled with personality and personalities.
Well, there's Gary Lineker. Should we get him over here? Yeah, Come on.
She pulled English soccer legend and sports broadcaster Gary Lineker into the podcast. She'd run into him eating the night before.
I'd never cooked in my life until 10 years ago.
Oh, really?
And I'm ancient now, obviously.
And since I was standing there, well,
Do you know Seth? So we've just been joined by Seth.
Ruthie Rogers is always pulling up a chair for someone.
The connections, I think that connecting is huge. That's why I love a restaurant. Nice to see you.
And that's why she believes restaurants should be on any list of what makes a city like London great.
This is really good, isn't it?